In the heart of the jungle, where silence masks deadly intentions, two lethal snakes find themselves on a collision course. No escape, no hiding, only survival matters. When one of these serpents dares to cross paths with a king cobra, the encounter becomes a battle of life and death. Every movement is calculated, every strike precise, instincts sharpened to perfection, as venomous fangs gleam and muscles coil with deadly intent. In this unforgiving arena, hesitation is fatal. The fight unfolds with ruthless intensity, swift, decisive, and utterly merciless. There is no second chance here, no mercy for the defeated. Only one will emerge alive, and the echoes of the struggle will linger long after the dust settles, a chilling testament to the king's unchallenged reign. In the dense undergrowth, a king cobra spotted a rat snake, completely unaware of the danger creeping closer. Without a moment's hesitation, the king struck with pinpoint precision, fangs sinking deep. Within seconds, potent venom surged, shutting down the rat snake's nervous system, leaving it paralyzed and helpless. The rat snake had no chance. As silence fell, the king cobra began to swallow its prey whole. Another hunt complete, another meal for the undisputed king of reptiles. In a building that seemed to belong solely to the king cobra, a careless intruder dared to slither in, unaware it had entered a ruthless predator's domain. Within seconds, the king struck. Panic surged through the intruder as it tried to escape, but it was too late. Swift, strong, and merciless, the king cobra seized its prey, ended the fight, and reclaimed its territory. In this kingdom, there is no mercy for trespassers. The king cobra locked eyes on an orange snake, its gaze cold, unrelenting. The smaller snake panicked, slithering desperately across the hard wooden floor. But the king was faster. With a lightning-fast strike, it sank its fangs deep, tearing through flesh with brutal force. Venom acted instantly, and the orange snake collapsed where it lay. In a single, swift move, the king cobra ended the chase. The hunt was over, its dominance unquestioned. Inside the enclosure, tension hung thick in the air. A cobra found itself face to face with a king cobra. Eyes locked, hoods flared, a silent standoff. For a heartbeat, neither moved. Then, with terrifying speed, the king lunged. The smaller cobra twisted and tried to flee, but there was no escape. The king was faster, stronger, relentless. One crushing bite, one unyielding grip, and the rival was brought down. As the struggle faded, the king cobra swallowed its opponent whole. In that confined space, only one serpent ruled. The sunbeam snake coiled tightly, its iridescent scales shimmering even in the grip of death. It fought desperately, twisting and writhing with every ounce of strength. But across from it stood a predator on another level, the king cobra. With unshakable strength and perfect precision, the cobra held firm. Fangs sank deep as venom surged through its prey. The sunbeam struggle slowly faded, its efforts no match for the king's overwhelming power. As the cobra began swallowing its rival whole, all doubt vanished. This is why they call it the king. On a quiet night, beneath the stillness of the open sky, a deadly scene unfolded in the grass. A king cobra, silent and focused, had already overpowered its prey. Its long body coiled tightly around the limp snake. With no sound except the rustle of grass, the king began to feed. Slowly, deliberately, it opened its jaws and swallowed the other snake inch by inch. In the darkness of night, nature's most feared predator reminded the world why it rules supreme. A massive king cobra strikes with deadly precision, ambushing another snake in a bone-crushing ambush. Its coils tighten with unrelenting force, leaving the prey with no chance to escape. The trapped snake writhes and struggles, but the king's grip is ironclad, venom already coursing through its veins. Before the fight even begins, it's over. Slowly, with terrifying calm, the king cobra begins swallowing its prey alive, starting from the head. This is the death rap of a true apex predator, silent, ruthless, and absolute. Without warning, the king cobra launched a sudden, brutal attack on a resting python. There was no fight, only a swift, precise strike to the head. The cobra's fangs delivered a lethal dose of venom, and almost instantly, the python's body went limp and motionless. With its prey defeated, the king cobra wasted no time. Slowly, deliberately, it began swallowing the entire python whole. No struggle, no mercy. A cold-blooded execution by one of nature's most efficient predators. Inside the enclosure, an enormous Indonesian king cobra confronted a ball python, smaller, slower, and completely unprepared. The king wasted no time. With lightning speed, it struck the python's head, delivering a fatal bite. The python barely reacted before going limp. In an instant, the battle was over. The king cobra stood victorious, a cold-blooded killer claiming yet another life with brutal efficiency. Every strike is a lesson in dominance. Every meal is a display of raw, unstoppable power. Cross its path, and you become just another victim, another name in the endless cycle of predator and prey. This isn't nature. This is a monarchy. And the crown always belongs to the king. If this encounter thrilled you, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to witness every deadly hunt. Thanks for watching.